So with the part two on this, currently at Google you can download anything you want to. And I'm not happy with the presentation of Google. I'm not happy with the, you can basically search for whatever you want and it just pops up. And I'm also not happy with, for example, Google Play. You're on Google Play and you can look up just about anything and you're rolling the dice on, we have this free sort of everybody mentality. You can come in and develop and upload something and sell it or not sell it, and you're rolling the dice on what you're downloading on these devices, or even at home. For example, we're now at the crossover with personal computers. You can sit at the personal computer and download applications and put it on your computer, even on a locked landline. So what you need is some sort of, we need quality assurances. And at Google, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step into the office, we're going to talk to some people, and I just want to put this out there that for the other teams, you need to be pushing a quality assurance seal, and we need to build a base on, well, we have a certain rules of what it means to have a quality assurance seal for software. It would be the same as saying that we're guaranteeing that under these rules, of which you're going to read at the Google policy website, and for the corporation itself, that under these rules, of which we're going to show you what the rules are. For example, we guarantee that you have these layers of security. We guarantee you have these firewalls. We guarantee that when you download the software, your information is protected by the National Supreme Court laws of day-to-day regulation and safety, that you'll see the seal of quality beside the software before you download the software. For example, you go to Google Play, you'll see a picture of the software, and so on, etc. Then you'll see a name. What we're going to do is add that seal of quality next to the name before you download it. You can see it, and it's guaranteed in that protection quality group, so, under corporate policy. So that guarantees that we have safety. So for Google, for example, if you look at the picture, the quality assurance for the software would be quality direct assurances. And I've already presented a label of laws of which I've worked on for a long time. For example, you will be protected under the privacy data ACT, the international law and national law when you download this software. So for example, right now you have when you download it, it'll say, can you allow this application wants access to your photos, it wants access to the mic and all these things. So we have to guarantee national security. So we're also going to add some sort of homeland security law where you have the privacy data ACT and anti-information, and that when it's put on someone's server or there's a transmission of data, that you are warning other people that if they interact in the wrong way, that you can be persecuted under the law. Especially for quality assurance, and we're going to call this quality direct for Google for now. And of course, I have a little insignia. It'll be, it's quite fascinating. We'll run through that later on, or I'll add it to this here in a minute. We need to make sure that's in place because I want the corporation to survive, and you have investors, so on, etc., and especially for those that are downloading applications and you're paying for it, we need to make sure we have those things in play. So also, outside of the quality direct thing, again, we're going to go back to my first topic, which was I want the devices that are quite fascinating for the prosperity of the future, that we also need those same sort of regulations under manufacturing laws, of which under the manufacturing laws, I want the cameras covered, especially the face, well, all the cameras. All the cameras are going to be covered by manufacturing law, by some sort of manufacturing design. And once the manufacturing law goes into government and Congress, so on, etc., which I've already presented nationwide, what we're going to have is, for all the old phones, you can go buy these little add-ons, or you have casings that will provide a cover for it. But under manufacturing law, what we're going to do with the new design is we're going to have it when the cover is clearly covering the camera. You cannot have those little metal shutters. For example, if you're holding a phone near me or holding a phone towards someone else, they can clearly see that the camera is closed. They don't see the camera place at all. Or they'll know where it's at because it has a clear covering. There will also be a light system. For example, if you're taking a picture somewhere, the device will let everyone know that you're taking a picture or that you have your camera activated. So that's going to be step one for now, and we'll move from there. I think it's beneficial to the corporation, it's beneficial to the nation on a homeland security level. I mean, you're watching people hand out these devices to their children at a young age and elderly. So I've already gone to the corporate businesses and I've already engineered rough drafts and what these designs will be. Also the governmental law connecting with it, the international policy and the national policy, as well as the brand new rules and regulations. And they're all going to go into effect, and the government needs to focus on that today and what that means. We're also going to be working on firewall infrastructures on a meta-atomic level or a quantum atomic level. That's going to be more difficult. Everyone is really sort of out of place right now because we have all these difficulties going on with the new deployments of all these devices nationwide. So there's a lot of problems going on nationwide, and we're going to address that. It's quite dangerous right now. You know, you're in a 21-year young America. You have a lot of problems going on, and America's just not where it's supposed to be at. You need to focus on where you're going to be in 3000 by the year 3000. So again, when we come back to this manufacturing thing, what we're envisioning is that you're going to be carrying around a device that has a new software added to it. It'll be personal security software, and that personal security software will be quite amazing. It will also be attached to a hardware personal security. So what we're going to have is, once the governmental laws go into effect and so on, etc., it's becomes clear to everyone. Whenever they manufacture a brand new smartphone or a brand new tablet, it will just automatically be manufactured in such a way of which the hardware itself is either made that way or prepackaged as a complete kit, and the hardware itself will provide, for example, the hardware, the shell of the phone itself or the shell of the tablet itself will have a chemical reaction or another kind of reaction of which, if something is occurring, it will change colors, much like a mood ring, sort of. And you'll understand that when it changes certain colors, that there's something that you need to be aware of. So we're no longer working on just a software level of security. I want to instill my patent on hardware levels of it, and I've already placed it. So we're going to have that in effect, and the governmental laws will push it, and manufacturing laws, when they're creating something, it'll just happen. And the software levels, I have something brand new. It'll be beneficial to everyone. It'll be equal to having personal security against local predators that might try to hack your smartphone and hack into your bank account or your tablet, or to interject some sort of bad code into your device, so on, etc. And it's actually quite more extensive. And that, I think, will start out as free, though the beneficial of it is quite extensive.